you today?
Good. Happy Tuesday.
Hello, thank you. All right, so welcome everyone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. In addition to that, if you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button, notification bell so that you're alerted every time we release new content, and tell a friend, have them join the conversation. Today, we are going to be reviewing Netflix Indian Matchmaking, Season 1, Episode 2, Just Find Me Someone. Overall, what do you think about this show?
I like it. Just because it's different. It's a different take on matchmaking. How we see matchmaking in society. So it's very interesting, particularly because she has a very Seema has a very interesting matchmaking style. It seems to be her own, and she's honest in her assessment. She doesn't like pull any punches, which is great.
I like Seema. Like she picks up on people's character really quickly. And we're learning with each episode everything that goes into creating a match. Like
Exactly.
we met a face reader this time. Last time it was her and her husband looking, going through the
Mhm.
entire ledger of possible matches. Like it's very interesting. Um I would never think to to do something like this, but again, we watch Married at First Sight, which is similar,
Mhm.
you know. So it's just it's interesting to compare the two shows. Okay, so in this episode, let's go by person who wants to be matched, if that makes
Right. That
sense.
makes sense. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we open up with Nadia because last week we left off with her meeting somebody, I think. Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah. We
Anyway,
did.
yeah. So Nadia's meeting Guru for their first meetup, and it's for dinner. And like they seem to hit it off from the jump.
No,
No?
because
I thought that they
Guru.
at least they had conversations.
Well, he wasn't saying much. It was very like awkward answers because that's what Nadia said. She's like she asked him a question. He gave her an answer. She's like, "Oh, is that your lawyer answer?" So it felt completely
Mm.
awkward. It was like you could just see like it was not gonna work.
Oh my God, I'm mistaking him for the other one. Oh, the
Right.
second one. All right. Oh yeah, this is the one that was half. His mom was Guyanese, right?
Right. Hmm.
Oh yeah. He was kind of weird though.
He was just very like awkward, and she kept asking questions and he just wouldn't give anything, and she was just like, okay, like you're just not gonna give me anything. And he's what he wants to he's like that he doesn't drink. So when he was judgy because when she ordered a mimosa, he's like, well, if she wants to have fun, it's cool, whatever, but I don't drink. I was like, yeah, no.
Mm.
Next.
And
Thank
he
you, next.
doesn't he's cutting back on eating meat, but
Me,
yet
yeah.
she loves like what was it, the bacon
Bacon back,
cheese
bacon
spread?
back, back. No, bacon mac and cheese.
Oh yeah, like I was like, oh, okay, girl.
I was with Naughty on that one. But I was like, this one, like, you can just see it right away. No, gotta go. Thank you, next.
That was so sad because like even Seema was like, wow, he should have been a perfect match because he was everything that she wanted.
Hmm.
But I guess he was looking for something different. Hmm.
I don't know what he was looking for because she was great.
She is. She's fun. She's full of personality. She's bubbly. She's not unrealistic in what she wants in a partner. She's a good catch. Screw you, Guru.
I don't know what
Um,
was. Yeah, he confused me. Like, yeah, bye.
I know. Okay, so next we see Nadia. She's picking out an outfit with her mom, Namita, I think her name
Hmm.
was. And she's meeting with the second choice
Right.
that Seema sent her, Vinay.
Hmm.
I hope I'm saying his name right.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
name.
But she gives us some backstory on her parents. Like her mom donated a kidney to her dad. Isn't that
Yep.
sweet?
Oh,
And
just
they were matched by a matchmaker.
I think it's a good thing. I think it's she wants what her parents have, so I get it. And you can just tell her mom is great. Her mom is so cool,
Hmm.
and you can see where she kind of gets her personality from. I can see her mom
Hmm.
being like her as a younger woman. So her mom is super supportive. So that's why I really really like the mom is supportive. So it makes it a lot easier for
Hmm.
Nadia to go through this, and her and Vinay hit it off right away. I was super happy about that.
Yeah, like as soon as they met, there was like a hug and it seemed genuine. They sat down. It was all like laughing and giggling and really getting to know each other, which I thought was cool. He said he was a vegan, no, a
Newly vegan,
vegetarian. He's
newly
vegan.
vegan. That's what
And
he
she
said.
said, "Oh, will it bother you if I eat meat?" And he was like, "Oh God, no. This has only been for a year. Like you eat what you want to eat." And I was like, "Good answer."
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't judgy. It wasn't anything much, it was very different from her meetup with Guru. So it started off really well. Um, isn't it funny that they both can't stand ketchup?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You lost me. You lost points for me. Like I need ketchup with my French fries. I'm sorry.
No, but at least the two of them could sit in the corner and eat
And
naked French
laugh.
fries. Yeah.
Right.
Um, he said he was an accounting major, but now he's working in the fitness industry, which is like that's an interesting
It
leap.
depends. It depends on what you do within the fitness industry. So there's different departments. He's in a boutique hotel, so if he has an accounting background, my guess he's probably over the operations and finance part of the business. So it's not
Hmm.
it's not it's funny when people think about fitness, they think about like personal trainers and front desk only. Like no, you have to think about the people behind the scenes, as I am one of those people.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I have a feeling he's probably over operations, which would make sense for his background.
Mm-hmm. He scored another point for me when she started explaining like her background being from Guyana when they came over. They're originally from India. And he says, that's fine with me because if you think about it that way, technically I'm American because I was born here. But but you know, he's Indian. So I think he
Right,
kind of puts it in like really basic terms and it's not a big deal.
right.
So that was kind of cool because considering I get the feeling like she feels less than because she's not Indian, but via Guyana. And she shouldn't be because
She
that's her
said the way people treat
heritage.
her. No, she said it's the way people treat her.
She
It's like,
shouldn't let that impact how she thinks about things, though, because
oh
I think
no,
she was
I
going
agree.
into this thinking, okay, I'm second class because I'm not direct Indian descent. But technically, you are. They just traveled a lot. That's how I see it. Anywho, I think they were talking about like past relationships or something like that. He doesn't seem very judgmental because he's like, well, I didn't know you then, so it doesn't really matter to me, or, in general terms. And I thought
Right.
that was a nice way to think of it. But then, like, a little flag went up for me and said, he's being real blase about this. But okay. Like, if she killed somebody in her past, wouldn't you care about that?
So hey, some people don't. Some people don't. Hey, there's love after lockup. So hey, there's types for all.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay. All right. There's a show for that. Okay. All right. Cool. It looked like they closed down that restaurant.
Mhm.
Like they were staying there and they were talking, and talking and talking. Um, and it seems like in addition to getting a hug goodbye, they exchanged numbers
Mhm.
and they're gonna see each other again.
Yeah, he asked her out again, so which is good.
I know. I'm so excited. One match. Sort of. I don't know. It's one date.
Yeah, Monday we have to see what happens.
See, here's the thing, right? Like I know Seema does this in India. Like she does it all over the world. I think in India, because remember she said after that first date, if the two of them agree, things move really fast. I don't
Yeah.
think it's going to work that way in America because these
No.
Indians have
Mm-mm.
been Americanized. So they're going to want to date and get to know each other. They're not going to want to get
Right.
married in 30 days.
Exactly. They like the Americans won't be the more traditional way. I think in India, like they have their traditions, the way it goes. So I think that's where we're gonna see like really come like that timeline come into play, and I'm excited for it.
Okay, so we've got one down. So we're happy about Nadia and Vinay. Yay! Who do you want to talk about next? Pradhaman or Aparna?
Aparna, because she just aggravates me.
Don't say
You
that. Don't
just get her out the
say
way. It's just like she's like, but I love the way Sima characterizes her though, because she doesn't pull any punches. Like she's
that.
stubborn. She's like, there's no one for her basically. Like there's no match for her. And it was she like it's funny because she says it's gonna be difficult to match her, but then she says that it's going to there's no match for her. Like she I think Aparna just really frustrates her with her negativity.
Honestly, I think her mother feeds into that.
Yeah,
Because
she does.
remember when, what's his name? Okay, um, Srini, that's her match. The guy from San Diego, something like that.
I don't know why I thought he was living in Brazil for some reason.
He
Oh, he lived
visited
in
Brazil, and I
Brazil
think he lived there for a little bit,
for
but
school. That's what it was.
he's flying in from San Diego, and Seema does a little bit different. His first meeting with Aparna is at her home with her family there. So
Hmm.
it's extra pressure for him. But okay, he gets there. He seems engaging with them. Her mom, not so much. He says that he grew up in College Station, Texas, but then moved away, so he's familiar with living in Texas. Um, Aparna, in this initial meeting, thought he was handsome and confident, and he lived in Brazil for a few months, so she was interested in his traveling because I think she's big on travel as well. Um, Aparna's mom, to me, was making a lot of faces and was giving off a negative vibe
She was.
in that initial meeting.
She was. You know what? I just knew it wasn't gonna go well because I just really feel when you're around negative energy, it kind of seeps over into the actual project.
Mhm,
And I'm sure Aparna could see her mother's face, so that
mhm,
kind of threw a wrench into it a little bit, maybe.
mhm.
But yeah, it was just no.
So they leave the house. I don't understand why he took her axe throwing, but he did, and he tried to teach her how to do it. He's very competitive, it seems. She finally connects on the very last axe that they had, and she got a bullseye, and it was after him showing her, how to do it, which I thought was kind of cute. Um, but this date was a struggle.
Yeah, the whole thing was a struggle.
They relax and have some wine and they talk a bit. And he asks her if she gets pressure from her family about, getting married and starting a family. Uh, and this is where he says something that I was a little shocked about. He said he only recently moved out from his parents' house because he only recently started making money.
Hmm.
What?
Hmm.
That was the kiss of death for Aparna because Aparna, she wants somebody that is successful, goal oriented.
Well, the thing is though, he's an author, but he went from that to being a podcaster. So it takes a
Hmm.
while to make money doing podcasts. So that's the
Hmm.
situation. That's why he's living with his parents, so to get his podcast off the ground. So now that he's actually built himself to where he's actually making money on the podcast, he was able to move out. Which had she taken a step back and thought about that, she would have
She ain't gonna
seen.
do that.
I'm just saying, had she done that, she would have seen his potential. But she was just focused on like, oh no, 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 no. You just start making money.
Yeah,
Mm-mm, we can't
because
do it. Mm-mm.
she twisted that around and she said she's not feeling that at all because he comes over as a person who's not planning for the long term. So he's not for her.
Right.
So judgy. And in that moment, I saw her mom.
Exactly.
In that moment, I saw her mom.
Exactly.
So next we see Seema with Aparna, and she wants to know what she thought of Srini. And she says that he was nice, but not driven in his career path. The mother said that that was troubling. Mom says Srini is a loser.
Right. Loser Trini. I'm like, are you serious?
um, and Seema says that Aparna won't get a life partner if she's this negative. So now Aparna says, you know, she wants somebody between 32 and 37 years old. Seema's going to put together another proposal, but she says Aparna is not stable.
Right. I was like, oh.
And Aparna says that she thinks that Seema doesn't get it. Seema got it. Seema got your
Tima got
number.
you all the way.
But and I think her mother though, her mother is too involved, has too much say. Like the minute she go hachu, you know, Aparna's like,
Hmm.
oh, I have the flu. You know, it,
Oh
it
yeah, I
is
know exactly what you're saying.
yeah, she has too much sway over Aparna, and Aparna thinks that she's an independent woman, and she's not. She's heavily influenced by her mom, heavily. But good luck on that. And I guess this is why Seema did not give her more than one choice.
Exactly, because she knew exactly what was gonna happen, which was
I,
this.
hmm
So she's
But
like,
you
I
know
can't do too
what?
much.
I also think it's interesting that now Aparna only wants someone who's younger. Like, does she think she would have more sway over them if they're
No,
younger?
no, Aparna's 34, so she wants someone between 32 and 37.
Yeah, but I mean, what was wrong with 41? Like, I don't know. I've always preferred older men, but I can never see me dating someone within this age bracket. Like, okay, she's 34, 2 years younger and 3 years older. No, no, this is off for me. But then again, that's me. Oh, whatever. Um, anything else for her? Good luck for Seema for trying to find
Seema,
somebody.
yeah, Seema's got her work cut out with this one, so good luck, Seema.
Mm-hmm. Um, next we have Pradman. And again, Seema knows his family. And, you know, they want somebody for him, but I don't think he's ready for someone for him.
No, I enjoyed the face reader's comment. He's arrogant, blah 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 blah. That was hilarious.
Well, I was gonna do the face reader after we went through all the
Oh,
couples. Yeah. What did you think about him meeting up with his friends at that bar? And they were just basically ragging him out.
yeah, they're just like they're telling him the truth. He's like kind of like he likes his lifestyle, but they're like, you need to get married. It was interesting when he met with his sister though. I want to go back to that because she said she's 12 years into her marriage.
Yeah,
I was like, whoa, ma'am. They look really close in age. So I was like, whoa, you got married young, but hey.
of course she got married young.
And she, but she,
This is the one that's in India.
mm-hmm. But she also made a good point to where like it takes time, even within the marriage to open up. She like,
Hmm
even I'm in my marriage 12 years and I'm still just not opening up to my husband completely. I'm like, oh, okay, that's a good call. That's a um good insight actually. So, but for me, what his issue is, Pradamon's issue is like he's looking for an attractive female,
Mm-hmm.
and she doesn't have to be perfect, but she needs to be willing to fix herself, and that's a very arrogant attitude to take into this
Mm-hmm.
process.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're automatically judging. You're not
Mm-hmm.
open.
Let's just face it. He knows he's cute. He knows that he is a catch based on his family, his wealth, and his looks. And he just wants somebody who's like him. And if they're almost like him, they must be willing, like you said, to fix themselves.
Right.
But he better
Totally
be
agree.
careful. He
Exactly.
better be careful. So, yeah. So, I mean, those two meetings between his friends telling him that he just wants somebody who he's physically attracted to. And that one girl who said, I'm gonna need you to get settled down so that you could leave my husband alone.
Right. Going on.
That
You're
was
thinking
one of
about.
his friends. And then with what his sister told him, I think that was a good eye-opening conversation for him because he went into that thinking that everything was BS, BS, BS. But she's been married for 12 years. I think she gave him a realistic point of view of what it is and to stop looking for, um, you know, just like women with no substance.
Right. Because she
There's
even
a
see.
lot more to someone than the
Mm-hmm.
outside.
Because she said she's like all this is gonna fall away, and then what?
Mhm.
I'm like,
Mhm.
good point. Exactly.
Yeah. So, Seema does take us to meet a face reader, and she shows him pictures of each of the three that she's matching. And she said that Aparna makes her tired.
I mean, a part of me makes me tired too, just watching her. I root for her, but she makes me tired.
Oh my God. So when the face reader looks at her picture, he says, Aparna is stubborn and her husband will be subservient to her and absolutely devoted. He will tolerate it even if she slaps him.
Hey, he got her pegged right.
Oh my God. So then Seema gives him a picture of Nadia and Vinay. And the face reader says their paths will align. She is destined to have twins. So she's already put two babies on this poor
Right.
girl. My God. But at least we think this is a good match.
Yeah, it's a blessing to have twins apparently.
Hmm. So then she shows him the picture of Pradaman. And he says that he's destined to set up his own business, that he's been accustomed to hard work from the time he was in his teens. um he says destiny will be on his side from the age of 32. He is stubborn and arrogant, but he will get married next year and his wife will be from the north of India. Hot damn.
Wow. I was like, that's very detailed.
Hot damn. So
So
I
I mean,
think he's
see,
got a reprieve because remember they
hmm
wanted to get him married before the end of this year.
right,
So now he's got a few more months extension.
right. Because Seaman's gonna go back. He's gonna go back to the face reader, go back with the face reader's report, tell his family, look, this is what the face reader said. This is where we are. Now I know
Hmm.
where now I know where I need to look.
Oh my God. Like with every episode, this just gets more and more interesting to me. Um, we also learned a little bit more about Seema. She got married in 1983 when she was 19. She said it was the right time.
Hmm
And when she made her first match, it was the happiest moment of her life because she did something so special for both families. Like I think that's sweet. What she's doing is foreign to us, but it's
Right.
essential to an entire culture. So,
Agreed. She's doing a great thing, and she's good at it.
mhm,
And she's. I like the fact that she's just so honest. There's no
mhm,
BS behind it. So
mhm,
it's not like she's like this is on a major network and it's all set up. Like no, she's honest with her assessment of her client, and she just lets them know, look, this is where you are.
Mm-hmm. So, guys, that was the episode, Indian Matchmaking, Season 1, Episode 2, Just Find Me Someone. Let us know your thoughts on this show. It's on Netflix. And leave a comment below. We do read them and we respond. Let us know what you thought of our review. If there's another show that you would like us to take a look at, give us a thumbs up if you liked our review. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so that you can be sent alerts every time we drop new content. And tell a friend. We want more people in the conversation. Until next time. Bye.
Bye.